Hello everybody, and today we are back for another of the challenges. It took me a stupid amount of time to load this. This is the FR22. Actually kind of loud idling there. There's not many visual differences. It's gone through. It does have a new engine noise. It's from the old Bullide. Because I know how to do that. At least to get old beam cars. I can't make my own noises, but I can give them beam cars. And I gave it this one before I deleted, or not deleted, but like changed it for the Bullide. As the first rear-wheel drive car, it's the most powerful car, and it's still the base model. I was spinning the wheels. That would put it just above the HR, actually. Interesting how it spun the wheels so much and yet did so well. I'm genuinely surprised by that. Thought it would do horribly, but it's actually not that bad. I'll put it about third. I think this will be the last car of the month. Yeah, it's gonna be the last car of the month. I'll do the leaderboard and everything. Yeah. So, see you in the next challenge. Alright, so we're back at Trail Mountain. This thing idles so loud, I don't even wanna have it idle. Hopefully you can surprise us again on the racetrack. It's actually probably pretty hard to drive, so I'm going to focus, y'all. Now the race cars actually aren't as hard to drive because they've got more downforce, better tires. So I have more power. Also better suspension. That thing, it's not stiff, I don't think. It's not that stiff. It doesn't have a wing, so it has a tiny bit of downforce. It just doesn't have much, so it does kind of spin the wheels if you hammer it. You do need throttle control to drive cars like this. Like, you can't just do that. Get a couple of these done today. I want to get the last of these videos for the beam one. And then I'm going to take a small break to do the group beam challenges, which should be the next 5 videos. And hopefully do them all in a row though, so it should only take me a week to get through them, and then I'll go back and do this. Your car a bit better than the 80s. I like the new noise of the Bullide. I like the old one more on this car. Drive and the fact that it's not the easiest car to drive in the world kind of lets it down. Because if it was a bit easier, if that all-wheel drive, this thing would be good. It's kind of hard to drive, and I'm not the best driver, so I will screw up a few times. But like, I'm leaving them in because that reflects the way the car handles. Because we'll eventually get to the point where some cars I can't, like even after 1,000 tries, I can't get one clean run. And they did almost make a sequel, they just decided not to because of budget cuts. It's not that good because I spun out so much. That is an RSB or Seed R, the HR, and then the HR Cup. 3 seconds past the RS. If I didn't screw up, it'd probably be a lot faster than that. Possibly even the R. It's just like it spins so much. I was lucky I didn't do that in the slalom, but the slalom is much lower speed, and I did almost spin out a few times. So I'll see you in the next challenge. Before I say anything else, I did spin out into the rocks and die. That is something that did just happen. Alright, so I did make a racing version for Group B, which is something that I did mention. I made a racing version of this car for it. It's got massive tires on like 350, so 650 horsepower. This one only has like 400 or so, I think. You'll see when, actually when this video comes out, I'll have the Google Doc update and have all the specs and stuff, so you'll be able to see the specs of this FR22, like everything basically. Since automation does let you see like just about every single thing, it's basically important. Like suspension. Car's just very hard to drive because it doesn't have the biggest tires, not most downforce. The challenge is a bit easier, and the race car is a lot easier because I made it for the AI, and the AI has trouble driving rear-wheel drive. He's in the rear, starts fishtailing. It's a different kind of car to drive than this car. This car, like, oversteers, and it does all that cool stuff. This is fine. Please don't crash. I don't want to have to repeat everything I just said. Also, if you want to see more automation build videos, I'm open to suggestions. There's not many ideas of cars I really want to do. So, if you've got ideas of cars I probably haven't made yet, like, I mean, I've made quite a few cars. It's just I don't want to reveal them, really, until I do the video. And then when I do the video, if it's a car I really like the FR22 and the B09, I will put a Reddit post on, like, the automation subreddit. Like, I did that for the H-Run. I did fine. The time on this thing could be horrible because can't drive it. I think the racetrack was a bit slicker than this road. I just thought it would do better, but decent speed. This kind of all the damage this car had. Oh my god, I'm so glad that freaking sign doesn't technically exist and I can drive right through it. This car is .244. That was horrific. Oh, that's the slowest time around here. Well, it deserves it for being absolutely horrid to drive. Like, it freaking deserves that horrible time. Like, if a car's uncontrollable, it deserves this horrible time, and it just would not stay in a straight line even when it wasn't damaged, and when it was damaged, it was even worse. And I spun out so much. If I didn't spin out, I might have been able to get 9, or like right under the above the B09. But that just was not happening with all the spin outs. It just doesn't. Well, this car is mostly just a hit or like a complete miss because it either does horribly or it does decently. It just doesn't, there's no middle ground with this car. It might be able to put a decent, it's going to put a decent time on a few courses where it doesn't need the oversteer won't affect it like the drag. But it's not going to do well. I think the drag's next actually. I'll have to check. I'll see you in the next challenge though, whether or not that might be the drag. Alright, so we're back in Austria. Now this is the one thing this car is going to win. Because those hatchbacks have all-wheel drive, but I've got like 4 horsepower. This thing's a rocket ship off the line. It's actually properly fast in a straight. Ooh, 123! 11.5. It's not too bad for a 90s car. I mean, I say that, but the Blue Buck is from the 60s and it gets like 8s, but that thing's heavily modified. This is for like a street car. It's not even the high-end version. 11.5 seconds, I'm pretty sure, is like really good. Not even the top of the line thing. It just launches like it's got all-wheel drive. Well, not exactly like it, because it doesn't have the big tires like the other ones, but the ones with the actual big tires that actually compete with all-wheel drive cars off the line. It's insane. I guess that's what grip does. Grip gives you grip. Let's see that. Yeah, that's the HR Cup, a full second behind it. Also, those things have the turbos to spool out, so they don't even have all their power off the line. This thing pretty much, well, minus the torque curve, but it's a bit more straight than the hatchback. The hatchback's got a bit of turbo lag, so it can't even make use of its all-wheel drive because it's still waiting for the turbos to get ready. But, like, yeah, that thing destroyed it. It's definitely at the top of the leaderboard. Anyways, I'll see you in the next challenge, which I believe is the rally, so that's going to be horrible. This car is horrible to drive on road. It's going to be even worse here. And I did fall off a cliff. I spun out and drove off a cliff. I was on the big straight. Anyways, yeah, it's going to be horrible to drive this. I already spun out in the first corner. Halfway through the first corner, I'm already backwards. I'm gonna do it like this then. Rally drivers back when, before all-wheel drive was a thing, those people deserve medals. How do you drive this? It's not possible to drive it from more than 200 horsepower and rear-wheel drive on dirt. It is not happening. I may have thought 200 horsepower, like a little bit lower, like 150 horsepower. Yeah, you might be able to get away with it, but 400 horsepower is just how? I mean, those rally cars probably a bit less power than this thing, and they were on better tires, but still, how do you do that? I mean, it was also real life, so it's probably even harder. It's on GTR, so I don't have to feel bad about throwing supercars around it. Because I mean, it depends on if you can count the GTR, I think you can count as a supercar, and the Bentley can be considered a Grand Tourer. Same with the BMW, and the Ute is just, well, the Ute's fine. It's probably used to it. But, like, if you can do that in real life, then I think I can feel fine about throwing a 90s supercar up here. Well, it's also pretty flat, so it's not too bad in the suspension. You don't need you don't even need raised suspension for this course. You do want it to be a little bit softer due to the fact that it's a few bumps, but obviously you don't want it to be stanced completely. But the BRC cars are a little unnecessary for this course. Like, you can lower it quite a bit and stiffen the suspension a little bit, and it's perfectly fine. It'd be perfect for this course. Drake's car did amazing on this course, though. It destroyed us. Or at least, well, me, because Oren's car is sort of a mean car, which he's just froze together when he doesn't have time to make a good car, but he wants to compete anyways. He just froze together a mean car. And I'm pretty sure he said that he already created that last, and I went last anyways, or at least close to. And I still got second. So fast car, start last is strat. I haven't been doing too bad in terms of spinning. I mean, yeah, I've been driving it like a grandma, but that's the only way to drive this car in this course. .246. That's probably the slowest time around here again. 21st. That sounds like it. Yeah, it is. 20 seconds slower than SC1. Oh, that. Yeah, that would be horrible if you were sitting there. You just get crushed by a rock. Oh, let's just let it fall to its doom. Yeah, it did horribly. It was never meant to do good because it has no traction. Oops. You can see the engine, the screwed up headers that don't export properly, apparently. I'll see you in the next challenge, which I believe is a top speed run. Let's go beat everything on that. Well, that took a while to download. Let's do a top speed test. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Oops, wrong thing. I need the air speedometer because that speedometer only does wheel speed. I need airspeed for it to be official, really, because you can get very different times of airspeed and wheel speed. But it took me forever for that to download for some reason. There was a time where it didn't take long for most things to download, and now it's taking, or like, save, not download. Now this thing should do really well here because it's powerful. And it's lighter, more powerful and lighter than those other cars. So those things have 5 seats in them, except the race car. This is a proper supercar, though. I expect like 160 from this car, I think. 160 is my guess. Sometime, actually might get 170, actually. It looks like it's going really fast without too much RPMs. So I might be able to get the 170, 175, I'm thinking. Maybe even 180. Pretty impressive for their somewhat lower end supercar. I checked the cost. It's apparently like, I think if I remember correctly, it's only like 30K. It's ridiculous. Actually, if you want to customize these cars, when I update them to the mod, which I will be doing at 182, looks like it's top speed. You'll actually be able, the .car files are inside of the zip. Just find whatever car you want, and then you can export or import it to automation, and you can like mess with them and see other stats. Like if you really wanted to see more than just what I show you, you can totally do that when they're added. You can see like the things, and like if I did a video on it, you could like compare the two. Like what I changed. I think 182 is its top speed. Let's do a nice little secure 360 right here. Double 360. Not without damaging it or not. All the way over here. Can we stop? Okay. There we go. 182 is its top speed. Not bad. I think that's like... we don't have like, a leaderboard already. Or I can just look right now. But that should be our... top speed by a pretty significant margin. This thing is very, very fast if you can get it going, and if you had a proper driver, this thing would destroy those hatchbacks, but we don't. So yeah, let's see all the damage, but I'll see you in the next challenge. Hello everybody, and today we're back, well, it's the next day. I was just eating some Cheetos, waiting for the game to load, which should crash once, but it looks like it's doing fine. I was actually watching some of those, the World's Greatest Drag Race videos, And turns out it's actually 0.1 seconds slower than a Corvette Z06, the new one, C7. Not like the C8, but that's pretty fast. So how much less power it has compared to that car. Did I crash? No, I didn't. No, I kind of clicked, I think. As those, you see those pop-ups, they're kind of... Considering how old this car is and how much less power it has than a Corvette, 0.1 second off is not that bad. I'm not going to do too horribly on this autocross. Might be able to get in the top 3, I'm thinking. I mean, yeah, it spins the tires a little bit, but the BRC car did that, and see how bad that thing did. Most challenges, but in the rally it destroyed everyone. Basically didn't get out of the second gear at all during that. 156.4, not bad, I don't think. 9th, but that's like B09HR, B09R, and there's a cup. It's just like 4th. That's 4th place by 5 seconds, but I believe that should be 4th, right? 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that's 4th place by 5 seconds, but nonetheless 4th place, not bad. They didn't keep trying to lower that so you can see the car. That's really nice. See those vented things, the exhaust coming out. I badge all my cars. I don't know many people who do that. I badge my cars because, like, right. That's stall. Yeah, so that's 156.4. I'll see you in the next challenge. I'm pretty sure it's the off-road. If you've seen this series before, you should know that East Coast means off-road. And off-road, it will. Just kidding, no, it won't. This is a supercar. It's not going to do this well. So enjoy the tarmac while you got it off of 22. You're doing a 4-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive, anything. It's got, like, sport preset suspension, rear-wheel drive, and it's barely controllable on the road, so it's not going to do well off the road. Despite what you're seeing here, that's just a fluke. It's actually making kind of far. I'm kind of scared. So it turns out rear-wheel drive oversteer supercars, really good rally cars, apparently. They don't even have to have modifications. Just run them with sport tires. What if it completes it? I'm not gonna, like, purposely try to kill it. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna help if it can't complete it. Yeah, I think it's met its maker here. Oh my god. Alright, well, apparently I'm wrong. Dang it. This is completely ridiculous. Oh, there's one of my pop-ups. Yeah, I think there's a pop-up. The pop-up headlights in automation don't actually work at beam. They don't have, like, a light bit of it. Like, here, I'll turn on the light. So you can see. Do I have a pop-up headlight? You know what? It's not completing it from here. Let me just reset it real quick. But see, like, it doesn't pop up. Like, you can see in that corner, like, I have the lights on. Nothing. There's the high beams. They don't work in beam because, as you can see, they don't have an underside of them. So, yeah, they don't work. I believe the next one City Street, so just watch that not work. You have to put that down now with the DNF, and yeah. So I'll see you next challenge. I think it's ridiculously considering what it is. Well, I'll see you next challenge. It loaded first try. That's amazing. Anyways, let's go. Now I actually noticed it's set the like hard difficult, or like the thing says it's hard. And if it's not the fact that it doesn't load 90% of the time, when it does, it's fragile. Come on, let's go. Try some slow-mo. No, I'm just gonna put it right in normal. I'm just gonna get too much FPS. It's set the hard possibly if it's not because it doesn't load most of the time, which just proved me wrong. It's because of that one turn that's if you want, you can figure it out, or you could, like, what you could do is export it on, like, you can take the .car file from my mod and then put an automation and export it. I didn't use, I think I used like some spoiler mod for the spoiler, but I think that's it. I don't think I used any of our mods. I generally actually don't have too many mods, at least compared to most people. I have like 100, or actually no, it's 80. On BeamNG I have 200, but I have like 70 or so automation cars. The BeamNG relies a lot more on mods than automation, and has a much bigger modding community. Like, I make this AMC pack, and someone's complaining about the body styles I chose. It's like, bruh, have you played automation? Because there's not too many choices. Like, they have one for, like, every single type of car, and maybe a couple. Like, they have an 80 supercar body, they have a 70 supercar, they have a 60 supercar. They got some random junk, and then they've got some SUVs, a few other cars. Like, you get what I mean. Like, there's one American muscle car body. Shut up. And besides, I think that body fits the Javelin really well. So what if it's for a Falcon, a Ford Falcon? It fits the Javelin really well. It doesn't matter what the body was from, because this is an F355 body, but you could probably make a different car out of it, like replica out of this, for a different car. You're not just using this body for F355 replicas, but it's such an obvious that it is that based on that. You can use it for other replica cars too. I can't think of a single one also looks like this, but the point is, like, you know, like, I don't have many choices, and like, he's just like, just wait till a mod creator creates it. It's like, I'm not waiting for some mod creator to make some random thing that he's not even sure anyone wants. It's like, I don't need those bodies. Like, it's fine. why would I wait for something that's never going to be made? No one's thinking, oh, I wish I had an AMC Javelin body in this game. Because they'll just go use something else for that body. Now, sometime I might get into automation modding, but that's only when I, like, am not working on a beam mod. I'm probably going to be out, like, after season 3 of Beam Movie, because there's a lot of modded cars I want to make for, like, things. Like, I have this 8x8 Burnside thing that I wanted to make first. Then I wanted to make the Roadmaster. Well, actually, I should probably not talk about that, since I want to do something with a surprise. Well, it's going to be called the Roadmaster, and you can guess what it's probably going to be about. It's going to be this crazy thing. It's not going to be like, it's going to be a crazy thing. It's driving much better than I did yesterday. I barely remember recording that part of the video yesterday. There we go. 156, that puts it in third place dead. Because, yeah, there's the HR and there's the HR Cup. 3 seconds slower than just some random new hatchback. It's 100 less power. It's just that the power of all-wheel drive and controllability. That's why in my BRC tournaments where I'm actually driving the cars, I always say, make your... Well, I've only done one of them, but I'm always going to say, try to make sure that your car is drivable. You can make a car as fast as possible, but if I can't drive it properly, because it has a lack of grip or too much power, like if you make a rear-wheel drive, like supercar for a BRC tournament, and I can't drive it, then if the car gets a horrible time, that's not on me, that's on you, because you made the car not controllable. This car isn't easy to drive, and it reflects in its times, like... I mean, it got above the R by 2 seconds, but it's slower than HR because I could drive the HR at its fullest and have it not die, basically. Like, I could drive that car. Like, I was only using really 1% of this car's power to get it to be controllable. And I did do a decent job that time. I've not been doing that for as well, but that was a fluke. This car is usually pretty hard to drive. But if you don't make it controllable, then it's going to reflect that in the time because I can't use that much of the power that this car has because you just can't control it. It actually tells you the dates on these. This is the B09, like 30 seconds slower. It's crazy how fast we've gotten these cars. And the RS86 Turbo is probably going to end up like around the RS, maybe Sport territory. It's not going to be that fast. The challenge group beam car is probably going to end up being just topping these boards automatically. It didn't even need the race to do that. Apart from the rally one. The rally one's still going to be held, and maybe the autocross. But yeah, I'll see you in the next challenge. I'm probably not going to do today because I don't feel like it, honestly. And I was planning on doing this video, rest of the part of the video, tomorrow. I just wanted to get this little bit out of the way. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. It's just like yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'll do that tomorrow, which you'll see on the same in the video. It's like I skip a day because it takes 2 days usually, and I figured 3 days for this one. I could have done some stuff on Monday because I started recording this video on Tuesday, and now it's Wednesday. I just need a break sometimes. And I said I would, like, starting to, like, I thought, like, yeah, I'm going to do this on Tuesday because I had STEM, and then STEM got canceled, so I ended up going home on Monday early, and then I was like, well, I could record the video, but I figured I might as well just rest, because, like, I need a break sometimes. Yeah. So, I will see you in the next challenge, which will be tomorrow for me, but, like, it's in the video, so, like, yeah. Editing's weird. Also time to, like, record stuff. Anyways, yeah. This is my second or third attempt, not second, to drive this car around this course. Just need all facts. This car's hard to drive. I cannot trust it can't be that hard, but it's hard. few cars where it would benefit from having traction control. I can't wait till like we get the cars that can have control. We're gonna have cars that will be harder than this. Believe me. Oh. That's fine. See, yeah, it's fine. A little bit towards race. I think it's at like 60 race. I This needs to be the straights, not that it's pulling, it's helping. It's decent in the straights, but the corners, it's just a mess. Need as much concentration as I can get, because as soon as I start talking, that happens. Well, maybe like a fourth of the way up here. Somehow I made the car a little bit better to drive. I don't know how. I think I'm speaking too soon now. Like halfway done now. Try to distance counter. Like in Forza, they have the point-to-point race and they have like a percentage of completion. 50% before they're done. That made sense. I would like that here. Emphasize how much this thing is so hard to drive. Might be better if you had better tires, more downforce. It's just This is designed to be more of a road car than a race car in the challenge. I think it's gonna be a total failure. Oh my god. Unless it was 9 minutes, not 8 minutes? Then I might have a chance. And it's pulling again. It reflects the way this car drives, which is bad. None of which is for the damage. This car actually doesn't want it. Kill you. Like doing stuff like that. which I do believe is the bottom. Oh, it beat the B09. So it beat one hatchback, and it was the base model of 100 horsepower. Didn't beat the SC1, no. Lost to it by 9 seconds. A boring sedan that has not even 200 horsepower freaking beats a 90 supercar. It's from how bad this thing drives. It drives like it's on freaking you can't. This thing's destroyed. Yeah, so I'm gonna see you in the leaderboards where we see how well each car did. And, well, actually, not, well, how each car did, but, like, the top 3 of each. So, yeah, I'll see you there. Now we have the times for the slalom course. We're gonna just do it, like, up here, because I don't feel like switching maps and doing all that stuff today. So we have the FR22 over 42.70 in third place. The HR Cup over 40.30 in a 39.05 from the R. I still have no idea how I did this time in this car, but that's pretty good. No, that's really good. So yeah. Alright, so now we have the times of Trial Mountain with a 2-minute 12 from the R, a 2-minute 10 from the HR, and a 1-minute 58.55 from the HR Cup. 3 for the road course are identical to the ones for the Trial Mountain. We have a 206.8 from the R, a 202.55 from the HR, and a 1-minute 57.15 from the HR Cup. Alright, so from the drag race, we have a 12.6 to the RS BRC car, putting it in third. This is a BRC Cup car, 12.55, or not BRC, BO9. Just 0.5 seconds faster than, or 0.05 seconds faster than the BRC car. But a full second faster than that, we have the FR22. This thing launched, I said it earlier, but this thing launches like it's got all-wheel drive. Like, it's no joke, but it can't turn. Like, it's got horrible snap oversteer. But yeah. Alright, so we have another hatchback fest with the BO9 RS doing a 202.5 on the rally course. The HR being, slightly faster for 154.35. Well, actually a bit faster. The BRC car doing a 152.6. Of course, taking the victory. Yeah. So on the top speed test, we have the BRC car at 148 miles an hour. We have 152 from this Cup car, and blowing everyone out of the water, 182 from the FR22. That's pretty good, I'm gonna say. Yeah. Alright, so on the autocross course, we have a 151.25 from the HR, which is slightly edged out by the R getting 150.95. It is a little bit lighter than the HR, which you will see on the specs from the sheet when I upload that again. Next we've got the HR Cup with a 147.45 because it's 400 kilograms. Lighter than the R, which is a little bit lighter than the HR, so it's just super light. It's got more power, so yeah. The off-road course took no survivors. Every car that we've tested so far has not been able to complete it, and I suspect that it's going to be like that for a while due to the fact that I haven't really made too many off-roaders. But in the first one it's kind of a weak off-roader, but it's not that fast, but it should be able to complete the course, but I suspect that we're not going to get to that car for quite a bit. So, someone spilled no texture all over the place. But I suspect that it will be like this for quite a bit, due to the fact that that course does require an off-roader, and I don't make too many of them, and the one I do have might take us maybe a month or two to get to. Maybe even a bit longer, 2 or 3. It depends. So, yeah. Alright, so now we have the street course with the FR22 doing a 156.8. and the HR doing a 150 free dead, and the HR Cup doing a 152.8. You're kind of seeing a pattern here. This car is very fast compared to, well, everything else. So, yeah. So now we are finally at the hill climb course. We have a 757.9 from the RSBRC car, and then a 747.8 from the B09HR, and then a 741.95 from the HR Cup. The ordering got kind of screwed up because I've just been leaving this car here. I haven't been like replacing it or doing anything with it because I don't need to. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. Oh dang, it's in arcade mode for some reason. Oh, I was gonna do some cool J turn, but that kind of screwed with it. Anyways, I'll see you next time, which will probably move the group beam competition. Yeah. So goodbye.